Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Inchikino. Hope you've been enjoying these GCPL, I think that's what they're called, matches. They've been pretty entertaining. A lot of really good people playing, so I hope you've been enjoying my casting and also these games. Please leave any comments or criticism on my YouTube channel, of course, or for the comments for any of these games. I always love to hear feedback from people. So we have LiquidHaypro, our blue Zerg player here on the right side of Scrap Station. And on the left side of Scrap Station, we have ROOTKiWiKaKi, our yellow Protoss player. So KiWiKaKi going for a wall off at the top of his ramp here. And Haypro sees all that good stuff with this Overlord. And KiWiKaKi, keep an eye on this expansion. Of course, you know, keep an eye on whether there's an expansion or not. Expansions tell you a lot about a player. What their strategy is going to be. Are they going to go for a macro build? Are they going to attack you soon? Or if they're not going to attack you soon, just a lot of helpful information, of course, to know. So we have gas up before spawning pool, so he's definitely going to go for speed very quickly, I would assume. But I've kind of been thinking a lot. I've been wondering about getting this 100 gas first for layer and not getting speed, just going really quick Hydra against Protoss, like a Zerglings without speed Hydra build, and of course get your expansion up in between that after you start teching, or actually after you start your expansion, I should say, because you're kind of low on minerals, because you of course need to make a queen first, and then you can start teching, and then you can make your second queen from your expansion. But Haypro's got some Zerglings out. He's expecting there to be trouble at the expansion. Of course, he's probably going to be right. KiWiKaKi's on. Oh no, he's running away. He's going to give it up. He's just giving it up. He may have been trying to sneakily get away and then come back in there, but the expansion is going to get up, and that probe should be able to get all the way home as long as he just runs straight home. The Zerglings can't deal enough damage, but no, what is he doing? He's suiciding it there. So KiWiKaKi, a little bit of a misplay there, sacrificing a probe. We have a complete wall off for KiWiKaKi. I can check out. Oh no, he got scouted. What's he making up here? A forge and a robo facility. So Haypro sees all that good stuff. And these Zerglings are going to go on the offensive and maybe take off some shields from gateways, whatnot. So, oh wow, already a ground attack upgrade level 1 going, Chrono boosting it even. So I'm anticipating a 1-base play from KiWiKaKi this game. He's a 22, 26 food, takes guys off gas. So what is he doing here? I think he's just going to make a bunch of gateways now. He's going to go for like probably a 4-3 gateway robo build, incorporating Immortals and like Zealot Stalker. I think, oh, he's even going for 4, so this is definitely a 1-base play. He's going to have to put some guys back on gas. So this is what he did. He pulled all his guys off gas so he could get these 3 gateways up right now. And then he's going to put them back on gas very soon. And he might even throw up a second assimilator. I would kind of assume he'd throw up a second assimilator and a warp prism. So he's going to go for a warp prism drop in his base. Interesting. Okay, so he might not do the immortal thing. He just go a mass zealot build and just mass zealot right in his base with the attack 1 upgrade. That's going to be pretty interesting. So we may not see him get any more gas for the rest of this game. He just may go for mass zealots and try and end it. So let's see how many queens he does have. Zergling speed. Oh, he's going to get roaches. That's going to suck against these zealots, and this may not come quickly enough, so we're probably going to have roaches coming out very soon. The roach warren just finished. 2-3 roaches coming out, and KiWiKaKi's going to have to deal a lot of damage with this drop. He needs to have this finished, so it just finishes. Wow, very nice timing for KiWiKaKi. He's got this build down, and this warp prism is coming in. He's even got a probe. He's going to drop it. What is he going to make with that probe? Any pylons? So zealots are coming out. He's warping in 2. He's going to warp in 2 more. Drop those 2 as soon as they finish. And he's going to be able to deal some damage. Roaches just hatching. 3 roaches out. A couple Zerglings. And this is just going to come down to micro. Will Haypro be able to micro well enough to deal with those roaches? I don't know. 6 roaches or 6 zealots out. They're going to be able to deal some damage. Killing 1 roach. Now he's going to be able to kill the queen too, probably, and kill a couple drones if he feels like it. But he's falling back, warping in some stalkers now. That's what he needs. Stalkers to deal with these roaches. He did put guys back on that 1 gas. Yep, one back on that 1 gas. And he's just going to hold position here outside this, destroy this mineral line. He's not going to be able to mine from here for the time being. And at this point, Haypro is kind of in a tough decision. He just has to focus all of his larvae on making Zerglings and roaches to deal with this little bit of an attack here. And that War Prism is going to stay alive until he can get a queen up there to deal with that. And at this point, he lost one of his queens. I think he lost one of his queens. No, I think that queen did just stay alive. This is the one with the low HP. Maybe he did kill one. I just completely forgot. There's too much action going on. Zealot's being warped in. He just has 3 or 4 stalkers just to deal some damage, but there are a lot of roaches showing up. And he's just going to have to be able to micro. Very nice micro from KiwiKaKi, saving that Zealot up there in this weaker one here, losing his shields. But I don't think he's going to be able to micro those out. Those are too close to the front line. Stalker's dealing damage in the back. Zergling's now being brought in. Speed finished, of course. And wow, there are too many units for HayPro. I think he's going to be able to shut this down. I think HayPro has this game won. So many roaches. KiwiKaKi had a very interesting strategy, but the timing seemed to be spot on with his build. But HayPro just went with a really quick roach warren, and that worked out perfectly. Shut this down, and KiwiKaKi just is on one base. Let's check the harvester count, 20 to 23, so he's behind by 3. He's full chrono boost. He did get that one attack upgrade finished, but it just didn't pay off. I think he was kind of expecting more Zerglings rather than roaches. HayPro maybe expected this build, not quite sure, but those roaches saved his life, and those roaches came out just in the nick of time, and this queen may actually just suicide kill that. Oh, if he gets it. Whoa, last shot before it dies, and those stalkers are stuck in the Zerg base, and they are dead. So HayPro definitely shutting this down, and I think right now this is HayPro's game to lose. Just dealing with that attack very nicely. I mean, even though KiwiKaKi's build was tight, that was such a tight build. Even walled off his front, getting those 4 warp gates up. It seemed like everything worked out the exact way he wanted it to. It was just that the roaches coming up from HayPro were just in the nick of time, and he kept most of them alive, and he really didn't take too many losses with his drones. I think KiwiKaKi should have been more aggressive with his attack. He should have sent some zealots in here and just killed off drones, and just did that and just used the stalkers to deal with the roaches. But maybe it could have been microed a little bit better, but HayPro just had those roaches. He kept massing more and more roaches and Zerglings. Deal with that. But anyway, back to the game. We got a lair popping up. So this lair is going to be done. Let's check how many gas he's on. Ooh, even making another lair. So HayPro wanting to stick to 2 base here in the game. Smart move. There's really no reason to put up a 3rd base at this point, just considering your opponent is stuck on 1 base. And if you can really pump out units at this point in the game, you can keep him on 1 base. You can keep him contained, relatively speaking. Keep him contained to 1 base and just win 2 base versus 1 base. I mean, that's an easy win, especially after you have tech on him. So Warp Prism is coming out. No more upgrades, but he's stick to Immortal Zealot. But unfortunately for him, Hydralisk Den is going up, and as soon as he starts switching from roaches to pure Hydralisks and Ling, he's going to completely slaughter this army. And KiwiKaKi trying to get an expand, but I think this 3 hatchery off 2 base play from HayPro is just going to get slaughtered, or actually is just going to completely slaughter KiwiKaKi unless he gets some type of Colossus out anytime. But KiwiKaKi looks like he's going to go for another drop with some Immortals maybe. Yep, 2 Immortal drop, going to do some harassing. But if those 5 Hydralisks are coming out, Roach Speed being finished, Groove Spine's about 1/3 the way done, and he sees it with those Overlords, and these Queens are going to deal as much damage as possible to those really weak War Prisms. And KiwiKaKi just falling back, doesn't even want to go in for the attack, so that is just completely got fended off. These Overlords, really great positioning for HayPro with these Overlords in this map. And then this one Zealot's trying to hold the Xel'Naga Tower, but he's going to get killed. Very nice positioning. We can try and maximize that Zealot as much as possible by pulling him back here, reducing the surface area that those Zerglings can attack on. And KiwiKaKi is in trouble at this point. Walking some creature members across the map. I'm kind of surprised. HayPro probably should just go for and start taking out these rocks right now. Just start working on them so that when the Hydras are out, he can go ahead and start pushing immediately. But you can see pure Hydralisk coming out. Smart move. Running up here with these Zerglings, scouting, making sure, okay, what's he making? He's making Zealot, Immortal, couple Sentry. My Hydra are going to destroy that hardcore style. So we have a bunch of Hydralisks out there. Check out all those Hydras. Roaches, Zerglings. HayPro is just going to steamroll KiwiKaKi once he gets up to his base. Unfortunately, the creep isn't going to be ahead of him, so those Hydras are going to be slow, but I don't even think it's going to matter. Let's check the food count. 141 to 75. Yeah, this game is in the bag for HayPro. Unless HayPro goes into a coma, I don't see how he can lose this game. Force Field's going down. He's going to try and pick off as many units as he can. Gets rid of the Zerglings, gets rid of a couple of roaches. So KiwiKaKi doing a nice play here, but that's just biding time. His defeat is incoming. Hydras are so great against Immortals and Zealots, and very nice force field. So KiwiKaKi playing this very well, even though he's about to die. He's just kind of plugging his hole in the Hoover Dam that's about to explode right in front of his face here. He is dealing with this, but there's just so many units waiting to come out and kill him. 10 more Hydralisks as the macro is just destroying him. We can check this 46-27. Finally come out. He's out of force fields. His Hydras are out and ready to deal some damage. They're like, I've had enough of it. There we got the GG, KiWiKaKi GGing. So very nice build order by KiWiKaKi. Very nice build order by HayPro. Such close timings there. Hope you guys enjoyed this game. This was a really great game from this event. So yeah, thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel and all that good stuff. So I'll see everybody later.